We all have cars, or we're going to have one someday. And here's the truth. Cars break down. It's normal. A strange noise. A warning light. The engine won't start. Something just feels wrong. And in moments like that, you suddenly need English. You need to explain the problem clearly. You need to talk to a mechanic, and you need to understand what they tell you, so you know what's going on with your car. So in today's episode, I'll teach you the exact English you need when your car breaks down. Simple, natural phrases you can use in real life. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Ravand English podcast. I'm your host, Brandon, and I'm really happy you're here for another super practical English lesson. Let's get started. Part 1. Explaining the problem. Imagine this. You sit in your car, you turn the key, and nothing. What do you say? Here are the most natural sentences. My car won't start. My car won't start. My car broke down. There's something wrong with my car. There's something wrong with my car. The engine won't turn over. The battery is dead. It was fine yesterday, but today it won't start. Now, before we finish this part of the lesson, I want to go through a few of the sentences we just practiced and explain why we say them the way we do. First, my car won't start. Why don't we say, my car doesn't start? Why? Why I said my car won't start? Because doesn't start describes a general habit. For example, my car doesn't start in cold weather. That means it happens often. But when the problem is happening right now, and this moment, we say, my car won't start. Won't means the car refuse to start. You're trying, but it's not doing it. Next sentence. There's something wrong with my car. The phrase wrong with is a very common phrase in English. It means there is a problem. We use it for cars, phones, people, everything. For example, there's something wrong with my phone. There's something wrong with my internet. There's something wrong with my tooth. So when you say there's something wrong with my car, you're simply saying my car has a problem, even if you don't know what it is. Now, let's look at the engine won't turn over. What is turn over? Turn over is a special phrase that means the engine makes the starting sound and begins to run. If the engine doesn't turn over, it means the car tries to start, but the engine doesn't catch. You hear a noise, but the car doesn't come to life. These small expressions are extremely useful. So let's repeat everything one more time. Promise that you repeat after me. My car won't start. My car broke down. There's something wrong with my car. The engine won't turn over. The battery is dead. It was fine yesterday, but today it won't start. Now sometimes the car does start, but something feels wrong. Here are common sentences. There's a strange noise. It shakes when I drive. It smells like something is burning. The car keeps turning off. The check engine light came on. The temperature is going up. Let's practice a few. Repeat after me. There's a strange noise. Repeat after me. It shakes when I drive. It smells like something is burning. The car keeps turning off. The temperature is going up. Excellent. Part 2. Useful car vocabulary. Now, before we continue, you need to learn the basic parts of a car, right? The parts people mention all the time in real conversations. Because here's the thing, when your car breaks down, the mechanic might use words you've heard before, but you're not exactly sure what they mean. And if you don't know these words, it's much harder to understand the problem. So, in this section, I'm going to teach you the most important car vocabulary in simple, clear English. The words you actually need in real life. These are the parts mechanics talk about. The parts you see on your dashboard and the parts you use every time you drive. Listen carefully, repeat after me, and try to imagine each part of the car as we go through them. Engine, the main part of the car that creates power and makes the vehicle move. Without the engine running, the car can't go anywhere. Battery, the power source that gives electricity to start the car and run things like the lights, radio, and dashboard. Radiator, the part that keeps the engine cooled. If the radiator has a problem, the car can overheat. Brakes, the system that slows the car down and helps you stop safely. If the brakes feel soft or make noise, something is wrong. Tire, the round rubber part that touches the road. If a tire is flat, low, or damaged, the car becomes unsafe to drive. Transmission, the system that shifts gear and helps the engine deliver power to the wheels. If the transmission has issues, the car may shake or struggle to move. Oil, a thick liquid that keeps the engine parts smooth and prevents damage. Low oil can cause serious engine problems. Steering wheel, the round wheel you hold to control and turn the car. Dashboard, the front control panel behind the steering wheel. It shows important information like speed, fuel level, warning lights, and temperature. Windshield, the large front window of the car. Rear view mirror, the mirror inside the car that helps you see what's behind you. Side mirrors, the mirrors on the left and right sides of the car that helps you see traffic, next to you. Wipers, the moving arms that clear rain, snow, or dirt from the windshield. Hood, the front cover you lift to access the engine. Trunk, the storage space in the back of the car. Glove box, a small storage compartment on the passenger side, usually used to keep documents and small items. Headlights, the front lights that help you see the road at night. Tail lights, the red lights at the back of the car. Turn signals, the blinking lights that show which direction you want to turn. Gas tank, the part of the car where you put fuel. Key or key fob, the thing you use to start the car or unlock it. Many modern cars use push-button start with a fob. Window controls, the buttons that make the windows go up and down. Air conditioning, AC, the system that cools the inside of the car. Heater, the system that warms the inside of the car. Seat belt, the strap that keeps you safe in your seat. Pedals, gas pedal, makes the car go faster. Brake pedal makes the car slow down. And for manual cars, clutch pedal, used to shift gears. Exhaust, the pipe at the back where the engine smoke and gases come out. Bumper, the front and back protective bars that absorb impact in minor accidents. Okay, are you ready for the next part? Part 3, calling the mechanic. Now you need help. What do you say when you call a mechanic or roadside assistance? Here are simple, natural sentences. My car broke down. I need help. Please repeat after me. My car broke down. I need help. I'm stuck on the side of the road. Repeat after me. I'm stuck on the side of the road. I need a tow truck, please. My car won't start at all. It died while I was driving. My car died while I was driving. There is smoke coming from the engine. If the person asks, what happened? You can say, I don't know. It just stopped working. It makes a loud noise when I start it. The engine overheated. The engine overheated. Now, the mechanic may ask for your location. Here are natural answers. I'm on the highway. I'm near exit 14. I'm in a parking lot. Or I'm at home. Part 4. What mechanics usually say. All right. You've explained the problem, but now it's the mechanic's turn to speak, and sometimes they use words that sound technical or confusing. Don't worry. These are the most common things mechanics say when they check your car. If you understand these sentences, you'll understand almost everything they tell you during the repair. Here are the phrases you will hear most often. You need a new battery. Your alternator isn't working. There's a problem with the radiator. You have a coolant leak. Your brake pads need replacing. The tire needs to be repaired. You're out of oil. The engine overheated. We need to run a diagnostic. This will take a few hours. Okay, are you ready for the next part? Let's go. Part 5. Questions you should ask. Now let's talk about something very important. When your car breaks down, you're not just describing the problem. You're also talking to a professional, a mechanic. And sometimes mechanics use technical words, or they give you options, or they tell you what needs to be fixed. And this is exactly where many English learners get confused. So, to protect yourself and your wallet, you should always ask a few simple, smart questions. These questions help you understand what's happening, what you're paying for, and whether the repair is urgent. Are you ready to repeat after me? Let's go. How much will it cost? How long will it take? Is it safe to drive? Do I need to replace it, or can it be repaired? Do you offer a warranty on the repair? Can you show me the problem? Is this urgent? Can you explain it in simple words? Is this the main problem, or is there something else? Can I drive it for a few days, or should I fix it now? Can you call me before you do any extra work? Is this a common problem with this model? Do you have any cheaper options? Now I want to make the sentences a little more advanced, but don't worry. I'll give the explanation after each one. Can I see the old part after you replace it? This is very common in the US, and it shows you're paying attention. I repeat it. Can I see the old part after you replace it? Can you give me the total price, including labor? What is labor? Labor means the mechanic's time, not the parts. So I repeat it. Can you give me the total price, including labor? Can I get a written estimate? A very typical American phrase that means write the price before repairing. Can I get a written estimate? Do you offer towing if the car won't start again? What is towing? Towing is the action of moving a car that can't move itself. These questions make you sound confident, clear, and informed, and they help you make the right decision for your car. Now, let's go to the last part. Part 6. Describing specific problems. Now, sometimes you already know the basic problem, but you want to give the mechanic a clearer picture. Maybe you hear a sound, Maybe you smell something strange. Maybe the car behaves differently while you're driving. This is where you describe the specific symptoms. You say these sentences directly to the mechanic so they can understand what's happening and diagnose the problem faster. These are the kinds of details mechanics listen for every single day. Are you ready? Let's go. There's a clicking sound when I turn the key. There's a clicking sound when I turn the key. The car shakes when I stop. There's a burning smell. The steering wheel is very stiff. Oh my God, what is stiff? Stiff means it's hard to move. You have to use extra force to turn the wheel. So I repeat that. The steering wheel is very stiff. The brakes make a squeaking sound. Squeaking sound, a high, sharp noise, like a small scream when you press the brakes. So I repeat, the brakes make a squeaking sound. The car pulls to one side. I'm sure you have experienced this before while you're driving, right? The car pulls to one side. The air conditioning or the AC isn't working. The temperature keeps going up. The engine sounds rough. Rough means the engine doesn't sound smooth. It shakes, vibrates, or makes uneven noises. The lights are flickering. Flickering means the lights go on and off quickly, or they keep getting brighter and darker. So the lights are flickering. All right, are you ready to repeat them? Promise that you will repeat after me. I give you time for that. If you're ready, let's go. There's a clicking sound when I turn the key. Your turn. Go ahead. The car shakes when I stop. There's a burning smell. The steering wheel is very stiff. The brakes make a squeaking sound. The car pulls to one side. The AC isn't working. The temperature keeps going up. The engine sounds rough. The lights are flickering. Perfect. And that brings us to the end of today's episode, English for Car Breakdowns. Now you know how to describe the problem, talk to a mechanic, understand what they say, and ask the right questions. Remember, the key is simple. Listen, repeat, practice. The more you say these sentences, the more natural they become. Thank you so much for joining me today on the Relevant English podcast. I'm Brandon, and I'll see you on the next episode. Take care, stay safe on the road, and have a wonderful day.